So vacation is done. So everything we have completed in here. Now we are moving into sick. Sick is like 96 hours per year, no carryover, prorated based on data file. We have created sick. We have yearly date pattern also. Jan 1st, there is a date pattern for Jan 1st. We can just select it out. There is a date, but we can use this date pattern itself. No, this is a limit name, right? I'll just go for the date pattern. So we have already created sick. It should prorate yearly. Dates, we already know this date is the Jan 1st, means first date itself is Jan 1st only. Based on this, we need to have a date pattern which repeats yearly. We'll see which is that, which is the available one. Okay, January 1st yearly. This is referencing to Jan 1st date, and it is repeating yearly. If you want to confirm, you can again check it there. So the reference date is what we saw, the first one, and it is repeating yearly. Done. So we will use this date pattern. I'll just copy paste. This pattern we are going to use for our policy. So next thing we need to create is grant. So here I need to create similar to this. Where is my, what is the grant which I have used? ABC vacation. Okay. I'll create a new one. Just create ABC sick. So and is ABC sick. I'm creating a grant. Only thing I need to choose is again fixed, and our date pattern is Jan 1st yearly. Our date pattern is you're going to choose 01 - Jan 1st yearly because it needs to repeat yearly, and it is not a one time. We are going to repeat it yearly. Again, here we need to, as per our requirement, if you see, we need to prorate it.
Yeah,
Prorate based on and no carryover. No carryover, we can handle it later. First, we'll prorate date based on data file. Now I'll choose this option. That's it, done. It will automatically prorate based on data file. If it is 86, means if it is higher than the mid of the year, it will divide the number of days and automatically prorate it. Clear?
Yeah.
And so grant is done. Directly we'll go to the create a policy for sick. What is the Australian FT vacation we have created? Similarly, we'll create AUS FT sick, and the profile is ABC. Accrual is what we have created. We'll use the same one, ABC sick. ABC sick is our accrual, right? Let me check it out. Yeah, ABC sick. Now probation period, length of service, nothing is there. We need to choose our grant is ABC sick. And the amount is yearly 96 hours. Done. And for this, the carryover is no carryover. So the first one, we had this carryover, but we gave 40 hours. We can use the same limit here. Jan 1st, carryover yearly. Because we are going to apply the same limit here also, but just the hours will be different. Here we'll put it as 0, so that 0, no hours are carried forward. We can reuse the same limit. Only grant needs to be different. Because we are going to do the carryover on Jan 1st only for both vacation and sick. So we can use the same limit, but just the amount will be different when we are putting the policy. That's it. Any doubts on this?
Give me 1 second. I'm just doing it with you.
Yeah.
Okay. Jan 1st carryover year. This is because it would carry over, right?
No, yeah. If we are not giving any limit, it will carry over. So we are zeroing it out on Jan 1st.
Right. The amount is 0. Okay. Okay, I finished mine too.
Now I need to choose a pay code, right? As per from the pay policies, I need to choose a pay code to use for sick. Vacation, we have choose this vacation pay code, which is available here. Now for sick, similarly, I'll choose one pay code for sick here, sick, yeah. I'll use the normal sick one. So that if employee puts this in his time, but this pay code name looks meaningful. So I'll just choose this.
This one, right? You said it's standard, so it's already like built in, like standard.
If you want, you can create it. Already there are so many. See, whoever has practice has created around 4, 5, 6. So I'm just reusing it. If you want, you can create one newly with a prefix or suffix, and you can use it. It should be a standard pay code and should be a hourly pay code. 2 options will be there when you create a pay code in pay policies, right? You need to pick standard and hours and give a name. That's it. That pay code can be used.
Okay.
Only those 2 conditions needs to be met.
Okay. Nothing in the bottom right, the overdraft and stuff.
That also we need to put it. I'm just giving you time so that you are also completing it. And now here again, minimum taking. Sick means hours we can give 4 and 4, right? Even he can take half day. But sick leave we can make it like if he is sick, he need to take full day leave. So minimum taking is 8 and taking increment is also 8. So he should take it only in days, not half days or some hours. Because for that purpose we have vacation. If he is sick, he needs to operate full day. I'm just giving it's not a proper requirement. Like I'm just giving you an idea how we are doing it.
Yes.
And again, for this also we can restrict them. If he's below 0, he will not allow him to take it because we are giving this upfront on the 1st of January itself. So he should not be taking it after this, after it reaches 0 for that particular year. Okay. Yes. Everything is done. Just need to move. No, save and return. We have one more. We will complete that and then finally map it to the policy. What we have is ABC emergency. We have created the pay code. So what is the requirement? 24 hours per year, no carryover, no proration. Okay, then what we can do is we can use the same grant everything. See, both are having same condition. Only difference is there is no proration and what we say, there is a 20 yearly also same, but no proration and no carryover. Only the hours value is different. So what we can do is we already have the pay code. We already know the dates and date patterns. We can directly go to grants and we can duplicate the sick one because this is also yearly, emergency also yearly. Only difference is the hours is different and we are not prorating it. So we'll duplicate this and we'll change this to ABC emergency. So only the changes this and now we have created it. This is here and everything is done. ABC emergency fixed. Done. Now I need to create a policy for it. So it is again similar to this sick vacation. I'll duplicate it in the policies. It will reduce some work and rather than creating fresh. ABC emergency. I'll choose the code ABC emergency. No probation period. What is our grant name? Jan 1st. What is the name? ABC sick. Okay. No, it's for ABC emergency. Okay, done. Creator. Now I'm going to change the hours to 24. Done. And for emergency, we need to choose a pay code also. And again, this also has a same carryover limit. We can use the same carryover limit for this also. Only we need to make it again 0. Jan 1st carryover yearly. Jan 1st carryover yearly. Again, it is 0 for this guy. Emergency. Now, what we need to do is we need to make a change. I'll remove this. For emergency, we need to choose a pay code. I'll choose something which has something like emergency or
Personal day.
yeah, something like that. I'm just choosing, seeing what are the pay codes available. Yeah, we will choose the personal itself as P. Yeah, personal. And emergency pay code again, we can give the increment like he should be taking it in 4 hours increment. Minimum he can take 4. Emergency means he'll like might need to leave immediately also, right? He might take half day or full day. So that is fine. And this is also very strict. Only he can take 3 yearly. Okay, now we are saving and return. And then we'll go to the accrual profile and we'll make the final changes. We'll fix it up, whatever we have created newly. Now it's our time to add vacation and sick. Sick is added. No, not ABC sick. It should be AUS FT sick. And AUS FT. Oops, we have created this as ABC emergency. My mistake. We'll change the name later, okay? This should be also having the same name, then only it will be meaningful. Now I'm just saving and run. Then now we will go to the employee and check. We have assigned it from 1-1. We can do further testing tomorrow on this same guy with the like other dates and other ranges of how it is populating, how it is providing. Today, first we will see whether the employee is getting sick or not. Then we'll run the report and see whether those items are getting populated properly when he is getting grants. Okay. Now you see, previously only one vacation was there. Now we can see emergency and sick, and we can see 96 hours and 24 hours credited on the Jan 1st itself. How we can verify that when it's credited means, again, we need to run the report, same report for it. We need to go to accrual detail report. We'll choose the whole year. Now I'll double click and download the report. We need to see when it got credited each item. So now you see we have emergency, sick, and vacation at the bottom. So now first let's see. We are we assigned the policy from 1-1 and it's Jan 1st, so directly he's getting 24 hours of vacation. We haven't applied and tested anything. So whatever the balance he had on the next year, it is zeroed out. And again, he's getting another 24 hours on the new year. Same for sick. He is getting exactly the 96 hours, which we have created on 1st of 2022. And it is zeroing out on the year end. And then again on the new year, he's getting another 96. So both the policies are working out. As well as we need to verify that our old policy, whichever we tested before, is also working out. Yeah, vacation is also working out. Monthly is getting 16, 16, 16. When he is taking leave, it is detecting it. And first of like the year end, it is limiting it to 40 and reducing the whatever the hours, extra hours he has. And then again from the next year, first of the month, he's getting another 16 hours. So our policy is working fine. So today what you need to do is, so Kiran and Imad, yeah, one second. I'll just send this requirement to you. To the chat. Or can you take a screenshot of this? Anyone? This is the, yeah. But because from here I need to somehow mail it to my original system and then I need to put it in the chat. So if somehow, like if both of you can take the screenshot and share the group chat, it will be useful. So just what you need to do is, this is the requirement now. Okay. So this is the requirement. You just create it as a new policy and show it to me tomorrow.
Okay, sure.
The full thing, everything, including sick, vacation, emergency, everything. And what we need to do is tomorrow we will have more employees and we will have them assigned with different dates. Like since we are assigning the policy on 1-1, it is sick is working fine. We need to check, right? If you are changing the, like if an employee is hired in the mid of the year, whether it's prorating it or not. So we will have few employees who are hired in the mid of the year. and we will assign the policy on the hire date itself. If the proration needs to work, the employee needs to be hired in the mid of the year, and this policy should be applied to him on the date of hire itself. Only then this will provide the grant. Okay. For that, we might need to create one more grant. This is a yearly grant for sick, but we need one more grant which will provide. I'll show you one second. First, I will complete this emergency. There needs to be one more grant created that we will see it tomorrow, like a one-time grant only on the date of hire, and it will not repeat only once for the first year if we are mid of the year. So we will create that grant tomorrow. So, but before that, just complete these items so that we can be on the same track. Okay. So tomorrow, the schedule is to only create the one-time grants and check the proration, how it works. Then we will jump into the these what I have said, the complex balance cascades and cascade groups. What is that, and how it is related to cascading profiles and cascading policies in pay policies. These two, how it is related to these two. I'll just give you a quick overview. These are not used in like maybe 95% of companies, they don't use it. But if you go to an interview prospective, they will ask this question. What is it? How you are using it? Okay, let me give you a quick overview on this. Tomorrow we'll see in deep how we are doing it. What this balance cascades and cascading profile means. What this does is, first item, see, I'm having like today, right now, as of today, I'm having only 8 hours of vacation and 40 hours of sick exam. Okay. As of today, like yearly, I'm getting something. I have taken leaves. I have taken sick leaves also. So current balance, I have only 8 hours of vacation and 40 hours of sick. Now I need to go for a vacation. I need to take 3 days leave, but my vacation balance is only 8. In that case, my system will not allow me to put more than 8, right? We have given 0 as a disallow amount, so it will not go below 0. So when we configure the cascading policy and along with the balance cascade group, what it will do is, even if you have 8 hours, if you want to apply for 24 hours, we need to create a link between vacation and sick so that first it will check in the vacation bucket for 24 hours. Okay, you have only 8, 16 more hours is needed. So we need to give a logic that if it is not in this bucket, search in sick bucket. If he has in sick, you can use it. So it will take 8 hours from here, and like you can directly apply vacation itself in time card. You need not to apply a sick. You can directly apply 24 hours as vacation in time card, 8 hours, 8 hours, 8 hours for 3 days. From the accrual bucket, it will take 8 hours from vacation and 16 hours directly from sick. But what you will be putting in the time card is only vacation. So that is what it is cascading. It will cascade from vacation once it's zeroed out, and then it will go to sick and will zero out. Maybe if we have one more policy like emergency or something, and even if a sick is completed while applying vacation, I'm going to apply for around 60 hours, means 8 it will take from here, another 52 it will take from here, but 52 is not there, so it's only 40. So we still need 12 more hours, means if we map something else against in this order, it will take it from there. You're getting my point, like what is the overview of cascading profiles and policies?
Yeah.
Yes.
This they are mostly companies are not using it, but interview prospective they will be asking these questions. Like they consider this to be the complex items, like only few people might be knowing about it. So interview, like mostly these questions will come up.
Yes. Okay, Abhi, one more like Indian standards, like when we think about like Indian kind of the leave policies, which the pan India the companies will be followed. Like if any of the employee goes on a leave, like on a public holiday, suppose for example, Sunday is a public holiday. Like if an employee goes leave on Saturday and as well as on Monday. So the companies will be they will be considering the 3 days the kind of leave, right? So how the system will is there any kind of the practices in Kronos, the kind of
I'm
the
not getting
practice?
it. 3 days. Sunday is already a holiday, right?
Suppose if an employee goes for a leave before on public holiday, after on public holiday.
Okay.
In such a
Public,
case, in my previous
public holiday is
organization,
already a leave, right? Public holiday will come. We will load all the public holidays here, and once we map it to the payroll, automatically
okay.
that day he will be getting as a leave only. So no pay will be detected. Okay. So, like, what exactly you are asking? He will be going to before day and after day. He need to apply leaves.
Yeah, he actually he has some emergency work. He went on a leave on Saturday, so he can't finish that emergency work, and again he want to be leave on Monday as well.
Okay, he can either apply through mobile or home system, or
Okay, no problem. How in such a case, in Indian standards in my previous organization, they will be considered all the 3 days as an on leave. Hello.
yeah, but why is it so? Like, he is already having a holiday. Holiday should be considered a holiday only, right?
Holiday, but in Indian standards, like company to company, like they have an internal leave policies and all. So they came up with this kind of proposals. They'll be following as well. Suppose the employee is having a leave quota, or just we call like as an accruals in Kronos. So they have a leave policy. Suppose sick leave, casual leaves, and paid leaves.
Yeah,
And all.
like, but what is the condition actually for the holiday to be not credited? What is the condition?
The condition is the same. Suppose if an employee goes for a Saturday leave, that would be they will consider for 1 day leave. So if an employee continues to leave on Monday as well also, so the company is considering like he is on leave for the 3 days. Even the public are also considered as an like the leave.
So is it kind of like the condition is that he needs to come back to work after holiday, or he should be working before and after holiday to get the holiday? What is the kind of like for exact condition? He can like because
No,
I see here he's allowed to take before day, but only if he's taking before day and after day, credit is not working. So my question is whether the condition is that he needs to work on Saturday alone is fine, but Saturday and Sunday together, if he's not Saturday and Monday together, if it's not working, credit will not be provided. But my question is, if he's working on Saturday and is taking leave on Monday, will holiday get credited?
Yeah. Anyway, Saturday is going to be holiday, and when he is coming back on Monday, means that there's no point of
No, my question is like
only
leave this scenario. Say Wednesday is a holiday. So what you are saying, if I take leave on Tuesday and again Wednesday is a holiday, but a Thursday also I am taking leave, means Wednesday holiday should be considered as leave.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so now I am saying again Wednesday is a holiday. Tuesday I am working. Okay, Wednesday is a holiday. Thursday I am not coming to work. In that case, what is the scenario?
Oh, in such a case, only the Thursday will be considered. Anyway, Wednesday is a public holiday. Thursday is going on leave. So the system is considered only 1 day leave.
Then what you need to do is like we have a mechanism here. When we go to the holiday credit today, we are assigning it, right? So he just need to choose this tick mark this condition. He need to either work before or after holiday. So any 1 day if he's working, he will get credit. If both the days he is taking leave, he will not get the credit. That's it.
Yeah. Many of the manufacturing companies, they'll be follow this kind of
because like I was asking is some companies follow strict rule that both the days he need to work to get the holiday. So that's what I was just confirming with you. In your condition, you can choose the third one, which is 1 day before or after. Either before or after if he's working, he will be eligible for the holiday. The same whatever we have created. Credits, everything is same. In the eligibility, we just need to change. Credits, everything will be fixed number of hours or based on his shift. Based on the hours of service, if he's a 10-hour employee, he'll get 10 hours. We can choose the hours. And whatever we have created already as our credit rule, that works. Only thing is the eligibility we will need to, this is not a mandatory one. So just we need to enable this either before or after. Sorry, that's it.
Okay. Okay.
And we can also have condition like he needs to take leave, he needs to be this much days employee. Those items are available here. Like after 30 days only he will be eligible for holidays. After 40 days of working only he will be eligible for holiday, like that. These conditions also is there.
Yeah. So usually for the freshers and who are the trainees, they have this kind of policy. Until unless you work for 30 days only, you will get a leave for 1 day. This kind of
that we can do. If it is based on this date of employment, we can use it. If it's based on number of days he has worked, 30 days means it will include Saturdays and days, right? He might have leaves. So if you want to exactly take in count of how many days he needs to work, that then we can use minimum time active.
Okay. Okay.
Those kind of things we can use, or we can use a specific date pattern, whichever we have created, right? Or from a specific date, we can use it like that. There are options for that, but mostly these are not used. This we will take care with the probation period itself. In the accrual policy, we will say that first 30 days or 60 days, nothing to give to him for leaves. And we will be keeping him in a separate payroll. Like we have different payrolls, right? For the first 6 months or 3 months, when he is a part-time, not a permanent employee. He's a temp, right? Temporary employee until that is confirmation.
Yes.
So in that case, we will provide until that 2-3 months, we will keep in a separate profile. And what we will do is, like Australian FT, we will have a Australian PT part-time or Australian temp, something on the payroll. And what we will do is simple. We will we don't need to give any condition. For that 3 months, we will remove that payroll will not have any holidays.
Okay. In such a case, until unless it is the permanent employee, if he goes to any leave, then the system is considered like the loss of his kind of
holidays. We are handling holidays here. Accruals, we will handle it based on accrual policy. There is a probation period, right? We need to give how many days. Until that, he will not get any credit. Holiday credits, if we pick mostly what will be, this is full time. That is the reason I have choose some holidays. If this is a payroll which is saying Australian intern, temp, or part time, in that case, holidays will be disabled. No holidays will be selected for it. So nothing will be selected.
Okay. Sure. And one more like after completion of probation, so it might be like 3 months or 6 months after finishing of that probation period. So he has to be like as a regular one, like the eligibilities and all. So how the system is going to be like
accrual policy is easy. We have probation period, and after completion of, we can have the in accruals, we can have it in the normal policy itself. So there is a probation period in here. So when we are creating a policy itself, we can choose a probation period. So even for our sake, we can say maybe first 3 months he should not be able to take any leave. Means we can choose a probation period here. You can choose a 60 days probation period and save it. So first 60 days, it will not grant him anything. After that only, he will be eligible to take sick leave. So let me show you how it works.
We have to do configuration as manual, or the system is going to be
system will calculate it. Once we do this configuration, system will automatically do the work. Let me show you. I'm not sure for sick it will work or not. Because our design is like that. Let me show. One second, it's not yet applied. We applied it on Australian FTC, right? Where is it? Where is it? I've just selected a random one. I'm not sure how exactly it will work, but I can show you how the probation is enabled here. Let me show you. Tomorrow probably we'll pick up one scenario in that same manner. So like first 6 months, first 3 months, he is not eligible to take any leaves and holidays. We'll pick that scenario. I'm not. This probation period is already existing, and I have just picked it up. We'll see how it works. Okay, it is not ending. It's not ending itself. Okay, so ideally, how it will be, right, Kiran? You can see here, right? It's crediting 96, but it will say probation. Okay. You can see here, right?
Okay. Okay. The P. Yeah.
But right now it's not working properly. What will happen is there will be another row on the end of the 3rd month or 6th month, whichever we have chosen as the probation period. There he will get the balances 96 from here. Currently, it is having 96, but it is saying probation. That's the reason you are not able to use it. Let me check that probation once again. I can show you properly. I just picked the random probation period, whoever created it. What is the probation period I have chosen here? 90 days. I'll just close it. Put it out. So probation period, this is the one I have chosen. Let me see. Okay, this needs to be changed. Okay, probation ends after 90 days. He has given the name as 90 days and he has given us every 1 year it will repeat. Then the employee will not get anything.
Yes,
we'll create a new probation period as per your requirement. We'll say
Different. Yeah. It will.
60,
Yeah.
60 days. 60 days from DOH. Okay. So 60 days from data fire. And type is single, not recurring. Once right, we're going to use probation ends after 60 days. There is data fire. Higher date. Now 60 days from data fire. And we can also have a qualifier like how many days he is active for this probation to end, but we are going with the simple only. Let's keep it simple, like 60 days from data fire. Now let me go to our sick policy. Use hours. Now let's run the policy. Sometimes it will take 2-3 minutes to get applied. We'll see. He's not applying anything. System. Something happened. Change. Not working. We'll see, man. I need to check the dates or date pattern also, because which we used is data file. I need to see what is the data file. Batch simple date B3. We can use accrual data file. Okay. Probation period. Yeah, it will not work for this guy right now. Our policy is working correct only, man. The reason it's not triggering, right? This employee is already hired. We have only changed his policy recently. Yeah, the reason it's not working is we have assigned the policy from 1/1. Okay, but the probation period is only for 60 days from his date of hire. This employee is already hired on 2021, so his probation has already completed on 2021 itself. Okay, so tomorrow probably what we will do is we'll remove his sign off till 2021 and we'll assign the policy exactly on his hire date and we can test it. Okay, so policy is working correct only. But since we have assigned it from 1/1/2022, probation period is already completed, only 60 days, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.